Making a YouTube video is something I've always wanted to do. Playing Minecraft is something that I definitely do love to do. So, hello and welcome to everybody watching the first episode of this survival Minecraft Let's Play. Now I won't lie, this series is something of an experiment. I have a tendency to play a world for a few hours, beat the dragon, build something well within my comfort zone, and then go on to create a different world and just repeat the process all over again. For this series, I actually want to stick with this world for a fairly decent length of time. Long enough that I can see some progress and create something that I'm proud of. Anyway, without further ado, here we go again. Well, here we are, a brand new world ready for us to explore. So, I think we're going to do just that. I've seen some really nice looking cherry blossoms over there, and that seems like a great place to start. So, I think for at least an initial plan, we should go and get some wood, and then have a bit of a look around and try and find somewhere nice to live. Let's get going. I don't want to spend too long looking for somewhere to live. I feel like one thing that I tend to do quite a lot in Minecraft is just keep moving until I found somewhere cool. Which then usually ends up in me stopping playing because I can't find anywhere cool. And realistically in Minecraft, nearly anywhere is good enough to build a base. It doesn't need to be perfect, because it's what you build that sort of makes it cool to yourself, right? So, excuse me. I would just like to mine some wood in peace. That horse has attitude. Okay, and with that, we can craft, and we can mine. So realistically, I've already won at the game. Okay, well I guess there's mountains over there, right? There's a mountain there. It'd be kind of cool to probably see what's in this direction. You know, get a bit of sort of a survey of the area and then we can sort of determine where to live. Oh, more mountains, okay. I do also need to go find some stone to get some proper tools in a bit. But I feel like my favourite thing of early game Minecraft is just having an explore, seeing what's out there, getting all excited, and then, you know, you got the motivation to go find stuff. You can live. Just seen some iron on the way, so thought we may as well stop by. I can't mine iron with a wooden pickaxe. Well, I don't fancy going down there right now, so let's continue on. Okay, so I've just been walking in the same direction. I mean, I'm like 400 blocks from spawn, I haven't gone far. This is beautiful. The way that village is on that mountain, I'm a big fan. Oh, and also cool, nice big pointy mountain. And a flower meadow. Do you know what? I'm getting good vibes from this place, you know? Oh, I can't run anymore. I need food. Hello, sir. I'm going to steal from all of your residents now. Well, got a bed. Something about this situation feels incorrect. I won't lie. Nah, that mountain is really nice though. I mean, there's a good bit of real estate just here, you know? I mean, there's a few giant holes, but you can never buy a perfect house, you know? So, I'm thinking maybe just here we could live. That might not be a bad idea. Is he following? I've got a carrot. That's why he's following me. Here you go. Leave me alone now, Mr. Pig. Okay, so you know what? I declared this spot home. Actually smelt my iron now, so that's good. Hat, boot, trouser, t-shirt, and I be shiny. I guess now we've got a place to live, you know, we've got some iron cooking, some food cooking. The next thing that I want to do is get a bit more set up. I want, you know, a bit of a wheat farm going, maybe a pen with a few cows in. Set up to the point where going into next episode we can just get cracking on with building our, like, starter house. And it's not going to be anything too fancy, but I want it to be decent. I do have a bit of an idea for it, but I won't spoil anything yet. You know the game started well when you're rich enough for an iron hoe. Okay, so I'm going to make a quick little bit of a farm here. Nothing too fancy. Literally just, like, you know. I need water. Dankeschön. Now I have a whole 8 seeds I can plant, so that's exciting. So I guess, well, we'll have a row of wheat, maybe a row of carrots, maybe a row of potatoes. So I'm not the best prepared, but I feel like I'm prepared enough to at least go down here. So I'm just going to go and gather a few resources and get going while my wheat just grows just up there. So I should be in range. By the time I'm back, we should be ready to get some animals. So in summary, that mining trip was not the most successful. Wasn't unsuccessful. But I feel like this sums it up somewhat. Coal. And just to make matters worse, I wasn't even gone long enough for my wheat to grow. Just want a cow. Attempt number 2. Get food, go mine, come back with more than just coal. If we come back with just coal, I will be sad. Let's find a better cave. I think a better cave will help me here. That one was pretty shallow, I guess is the best way to put it. Right where we spawned, I think there was a giant hole. I think that could be a pretty good place to start. So I was just digging myself out, and my pickaxe broke, but no worries, I've got spare iron, I've got sticks. I didn't bring a crafting table. So now I've got to properly backtrack and figure out where I came in, but I got a little bit lost on the way. I don't know if I can actually get out. This is what it's come to. And we're back. That was a pretty successful early mining trip, I'd say. Like, I got a couple of stacks of copper, 1.5 stacks of iron. Did have a decent bit of coal, but I used it on a few torches, some lapis, gold, redstone, and most importantly, we got our first diamonds. The only thing with mining over there is that not much of our wheat has grown. I say not much because we do actually have a single piece of fully grown wheat. Which, you know, that should be enough to at least gather some cows and sheep. We won't be able to do much with them, but they'll be there at least. I've just gone and collected a few animals off camera, and in the meantime a bit more wheat grew, so we've actually been able to breed some too. So, meet our cows, and meet our sheep. So, I'm thinking, now that we've got some wool, we can at least build some temporary accommodation, right? So, let's get cracking. After a little bit of time and lots of sheep shearing, we have ourselves a little tent. A little campfire to cook our meals. Got our bed, got some storage, furnaces. We've got everything we need for a good start. However, you might be noticing, there's a little mat here. Well, when we were at the village earlier, I did hear a cat. So I think a good way to end the episode might be just to get some fish and go get ourselves a friend. Let's go do that. Where are you going? This is the last house of the village. Why are you all the way up there? You are hungry. Ah. Nice to meet you. I mean, I think it's topical, given that she's ginger, that we should call her Llama. So, come on Llama, let's go home. So, back with Llama. Let's just get her into place. Actually got a bed for you, mate. Go on. There we are, that's good. Great. There she is. Now I have since realised that this tent is not probably the most structurally stable given how it looks. So I'm almost wondering... Yeah, I think that looks better. It makes a lot more sense to me, and I know it's Minecraft, things don't need to make sense. But something was really irking me about it and I couldn't figure out what. So, I think that's all for today. I've had a great time and I hope you have too. I feel like we've got a pretty good start here. You know, we've got the basics going, we've got some animals, we've got some food, we've got some armour, we've got some resources. And most importantly, built ourselves a little campsite with a new friend in a very beautiful place to live, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I hope you had a great time. Thanks for watching.